Firstly, thank you very much to everybody in Wingword. Thank you to Freddie, to Somi, for creating a creative space where we can all create. And I want to begin very briefly by giving you an image that was written 1,500 years ago by a guy called Bede, and Bede was a monk, and he likened life to a swallow. I've made it a sparrow in here, but anyway, he said a swallow, and it flies in to a big hall, a mead hall. And if you've ever seen this program Vikings, you'll know what I mean. It's where everything goes on: the eating, the drinking, the feasting, the loving, the crying, everything. But he says we fly in from the dark. We don't really know where we're coming from. And we're in that hall for a very short time. And then we fly out into the dark. And that's a bit difficult as well, you know. But while we're in the hall, we should be careful to observe and to learn and perhaps become wise. I mentioned Bede's Mead Hall in here, so that's the image. It's called Theme with Variations. It's a thing that keeps coming back as the poem goes on. And when I write poetry, I try to write a story that at least might be interesting. And underneath it, there's undertones of something perhaps more important going on. So here we go, Theme with Variations. How you look doesn't matter at all. Whether your sari's draped just right or a light chiffon shawl will pair correctly with your braided hair. How the silk should pleat or fall, all that's neither here nor there. But do not fret, do not fear. I am always waiting, dear. It's not as if you'd really notice me, but nothing you can do affects the matter. If I should choose sweet honeyed words that flatter and begin again, perhaps you'll see that how you look doesn't really matter at all. If your designer sari's draped just right, or a feather-light chiffon shawl is bright enough to offset your cascaded, braided hair, how the lustrous silk should pleat or fall, when all's told, that's neither here nor there. Why should you ever fear? Why should you fret? You'll always be mine, my dear. I'll never forget. As years go by, you'll think of me more often. And should you ever wish, I'll sing your praises, extol your virtues and your beauty in phrases of wonder. Perhaps in time your heart may soften and realize that how you look doesn't matter at all. It's nothing personal. In time I come to everyone. Please understand the rich, the grand, are those now cast upon the shoaling strand of poverty and pain. It's all the same. To tell the truth, I've lived too long and hate to call on those who don't deserve the peace I bring, who blame their brigandage and selfish evil deeds on me. I merely wait and count their days silently. We flit like halfpenny sparrows through Bede's mead hall, firelit, warmed, while all about winter's storms fiercely surge and rage. Your entry in life's ledger's but a paltry line on a page, and then it's over, and you're for the dark, perhaps to be transformed. I've not been informed. Your voyage is one of self-discovery. But this I know for sure. Even a sparrow won't fall unseen, and every hair on your head is numbered. Best not to fear the night. You could be happier than if you stayed. The trip with me, of course, is free, and how you look won't matter after all. Whether your Georgette sari's draped just right, or a gauzy chiffon shawl diffracts the light when you parade your braided, faded hair, or how your sensual silk should fold or fall, leave this charade. Come as you are, or dare, and do not fret at all, neither sigh. Take my hand. I'm waiting here, nearby. Thank you.